Welcome to CNTV. Be in the know. Today in a walk of faith, we talk about choosing wisely. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to receive our daily updates.
Have you ever heard someone say, if you don't start behaving, there will be consequences? If you've heard this before, maybe you've wondered, what are consequences anyway, and why do we have to have them? Like if you return a lost dog, their owner might give you a high five and a $10 bill. The action you took was good, returning the lost dog, and the consequences were also good, getting a high five and $10. Now let's say that you didn't do your homework and you got a bad grade. Then your parents took your iPad away. The action you took, or didn't take, was that you didn't do your homework. The consequence was a bad grade and losing your iPad privileges. Here, the action and the consequences were both negative. Most of the time, when you hear adults talking about consequences, it's not good. It usually means that you've done something they didn't like, and they want to give you a negative consequence so that you'll learn not to do it again.
Welcome back. The video that I just showed is an example of consequences. Let's get right into today's walk of faith. It's not always easy to make the right choices because we live in a world where the wrong thing seems to be the most attractive things. But it is important to understand that bad decisions and poor choices can have dire consequences, and they can ruin your relationships, your career, and even your life. Therefore, it is important that we think carefully before making decisions, since we are now aware that one bad move and your entire life can change dramatically. Sometimes our decisions are influenced by the people we surround ourselves with. So make sure that you surround yourself with people who have your best interests at heart and will never steer you in the wrong direction. An example is a teenager whose friends influence them to get involved in drugs and sex. If you align yourself with people like that, you are only leading yourself into a path of destruction. So please, make sure you choose your friends wisely. Don't allow people and circumstances to pressure you into making poor choices. Always remember that whenever you make a bad decision and a poor choice, you are the one who will have to face the consequences alone. Not your friends, you alone. Proverbs 13 verse 20 says, whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companions of fools will suffer harm. Friends, the choices you make determine your destiny. Proverbs 14 verse 12 also tells us that there's a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. At some point in your life, you'll make a bad choice because nobody's perfect. However, when you make a bad choice, learn from them and work on it so that you can improve upon them. Do not make hasty decisions. Take time to pray about it and seek God's counsel. The Bible tells us that the prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer from it. There are many persons in this world who we can trust. So find someone who you can feel comfortable to share with, who will give you good advice and guide you. That person might be your parent, your teacher, your counselor, or your pastor, just to name a few. You'll be able to decipher good advice from bad advice. If the advice doesn't feel right when you hear it, then it's probably not good advice. Again, it is important to weigh the consequences. If it will not cause you harm or pain, then you know it's good counsel. Always pray about everything you do, for the Lord gives wisdom, and from his mouth, knowledge and understanding. and that is taken from Proverbs 2, verse 6. Also remember that 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13 tells us that no temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and He will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with temptation, He will provide the way of escape that you may be able to endure it. So remember, life is full of choices, so please choose wisely. Thank you for watching A Walk of Faith. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily updates.